There's some people. I'm gonna catch up. I keep doing. Yeah, it take time. If I keep doing it every day, I catch up. It's all good. What it is when I start busting everybody ass in 2K22, that's when the real viewers gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have two tall son on their ass. I ain't playing with them. Let me see. Man, man, this is the last one. I say this is the last one. This ain't no real one. This is one I barely put together. I'm definitely going to check the mailbox this afternoon. It's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to cope. Gotta have coping mechanisms these days to get through the day. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna finish this up first. I forgot who I'm playing. The Ravens. Oh, the volume was turned down. I don't know how the volume was getting turned down. Hold on, is they fucking with it? Nah, they is fucking with it. I'm about to stop it right now. They is fucking with it. I ain't even. They already was fucking with it earlier. They made me reload it. Oh, just checking the buy rate. Thursday night game. Mm. hmm Disregard him. We're gonna neutralize Lamar Jackson. We're definitely gonna neutralize him. 150 yards passing and zero touchdowns. All right, we're gonna try it. Arizona, the way they goofing around, man, they might lose to Arizona, man. Goofing around. We go up 20, 30 points to get a game back, man. I hope they don't do that shit this weekend. And the Bengals gonna win. Mm, but the Raiders been sliding. They've been exposed. I'm gonna take the Broncos. The Chiefs been exposed and the Raiders been exposed this season so far. Oh man, I'm not offering them more than only what I can afford. $24.5 million. You a back for a backup running back? Oh my goodness. You don't want to take the money I want to offer him. The financial side needs some work. I'm just getting at the computer offering them for the salary cap, but the computer got a way to resign them anyway. I don't like losing any of my players. I don't want to lose Greedy Williams either. Good, been good all. I don't want to lose my backbackers either. One backup linebacker. He a rookie though. He want more money though. We'll see. Let's check the board real quick. Man, I know I'm not. I don't never get the number one player. I got Justin Fields. I stole Justin Fields from him, but the past two drafts they ain't been having that shit. But the last draft they weren't having it. I'm about to put him on the board in case Kareem Hunt leaves. Oh yeah, Kansas City pulled that shit with me. The same shit they pulled with the Browns in real life. What you got to do is you got to wait for Mahomes to either make a mistake or you gotta cover Kelsey. You gotta keep at least one linebacker on Mahomes the whole game. You gotta force Mahomes into a mistake. You gotta cover Kelsey. That's how you stop him. You can't stop the other receivers. They too fast. You gotta stop the tight end, and you gotta put a linebacker or a safety. I had a safety on Mahomes too. You gotta switch it up. You gotta put real fast safety on him or real fast linebacker. You gotta stick him the whole game. I hope they switch it up in the playoffs. But like I said, the way this shit going, the Chiefs might not even make the playoffs on the game or in real life. They might not even make it. No, they might not make the playoffs. They barely in it now. Let's see. Yeah, they got the last playoff spot, and that's not guaranteed. It's only 7 games left. They damn near got to win all 7 games to get in. They got. See, if they lose to the Steelers, they might not make the playoffs. On here, they got at least win 6 of the 7 games to make the playoffs. Or 5 out of 7. They can't lose too many games. They ain't gonna make the playoffs. It's real stacked this year, especially with the Chargers and the Bills. They're the Raiders again. You're right, and then the Broncos though. The Broncos stacked. Then the Texans, they back. Only team I got that's going to make the playoffs is the teams is the Cowboys, Packers, and Bears. Everybody else is it's just up for grabs. Any one of these teams can still make the playoffs. Even the 49ers, they're still in it. The Lions still in it. The only team that's probably out right now is the Eagles. The Lions got a chance. Niners got a chance. Cardinals. All these teams still got a chance to make the playoffs, man. That's crazy. Except for these three. These solid. They locked. These division leaders. So wait, yeah, the Rams. They got the Rams in the tiebreaker right now. When nobody else make the playoffs, if the playoffs will start today, the Rams will make it. Shit. Shit. Let me see. Nah, they good. They just struggling a little bit. That don't mean they ain't gonna make the playoffs. They lost 4 games on here. They still got a chance to make the playoffs though. They're just struggling. You mean you mean 2-2 or something like that? They ain't play like 4 or 5 games. Everybody play about 4 or 5 games by now, or at least more than 3. Well, they played 5, at least 5 games by now. You want to check out the Titans? Let's see. Nah, they struggling on here. They 2-7. They definitely not gonna make the playoffs. They struggling. Now they out of playoff contention. Any team with 6 or 7 losses right now, I'm really ready to say they out of playoff contention. One more loss for the coach should do it. It should be done too. Yeah, the Colts, Titans in trouble this season. It's not a good year for them. The most controversial division in the AFC, most likely. The Bills, yeah, possibly 3 playoff teams. league right now. All three of them. Because I think since it was Cincinnati fold, then the Patriots gonna get in. Let's check Cincinnati real quick. They're a key factor to who gonna make the playoffs and who not. Yeah, they folding. The Steelers still got a chance, especially with Cincinnati fold. The Steelers not out, but if they lose one more game, they'll be out of it. We about to help Cincinnati. We about to smash the Ravens. We about to give Cincinnati a little help. Shoot, we should clinch a playoff berth if we win this game. Definitely next game we're gonna clinch a playoff berth. We're gonna be the first team in the playoffs. Then you gotta play for home field advantage. We can't lose. We got to win every single game, so we make sure we get home field advantage. And we almost got home field advantage already. Let me see. Yeah. No, the Buffalo stopping us from getting home field advantage. We gotta we gotta win 14 games at this pace. Buffalo Buffalo trying to stop us from getting home field advantage. If Buffalo keep winning, we'll have to win 14 games just to get home field advantage. If they lose one game, right, we almost got a magic number on them for the home field advantage. Still cutting the grass and shit. Man, if they lose, we should clinch. If the Bills lose, we should clinch a playoff berth. But if they win, then it's gonna take a little longer to get in the playoffs. But if they lose, we should at least clinch a playoff berth because we're gonna be 9-0. I think the limit gonna be 10 because I said you can't have 7 losses and make the playoffs this year. It's gonna be the limit gonna be 6. So yeah, we got to probably win 2 more games to clinch the playoff berth to ensure it. All right, I'm ready to kick this off. I almost forgot who we playing. I know we playing Baltimore. They not the same since what we did to them last year. We totally destroyed their program. We're not gonna lose to nobody in division. It's gonna take somebody like Kansas City, Buffalo, Raiders, Dolphins, some not Dolphins, but Cowboys. Somebody. It's gonna take a tremendous effort, like I said, for this computer to beat me. Kansas City tried us. Damn, Lamar Jackson having an MVP season though. Uh oh. This might be easy. I don't think it is because he got a lot of yards. He almost got 2,000 yards already in the season. He got to be up for MVP, man. What type of numbers?
M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
Number 2, Nate Stadium.
It's weekly NFL.
All right, we got to go to first because he gonna try. I already know he. They screwing with. I can stop what I can stop when I need to.
It's the Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns.
Love their and they love. Oh, that's what Maryland done. And T-Bank down near the inner harbor. Baltimore, the scene a few moments. Here it is. The other in sport has made the tunnel. These folks are up as their guys are ready to do battle. The Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. With us, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin and Charles Hines in this one. I think it'd be dark.
Hold on. Okay, it's not glitching that bad. I'm just making sure it ain't glitching before we start the game.
Two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
They're kicking the ball off.
Periods of time, quarterback. Game is played. All the response, the game flow on the top of his game.
Ooh.
Your team's
my back!
Running 30. Gore.
That's my first kick touchdown. Oh, it is
Right there is how you go.
Week long in preparation. Visiting team about it. Oh, start fast. We've got to take out of it, as you just talked about early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit, not necessarily the guys returning kickoff. They'll take this.
Oh, man. I didn't know he was going to do that. I wouldn't. He just juked a couple people, just took off down the side. Touchdown. He almost
That's a back 5 yard.
To kick the ball. I'm just trying to, the game is still good. I should have started all over. I know he's going to run it back, though. I got the turn on there already. Oh, come on, man. I'm going to try to make it glitch. That would make me think it's a high. I couldn't log in when I first started up.
Now
still,
again,
I tried to kick
it's
it.
going to run out.
That's because I'm watching my other device. Man. Damn. All right, we going to kick him, man.
5.
Okay, I'm about to kick
Now
the
the
ball.
try point.
Man, that was a whoa.
Still
got
make it 7-0. So how about that start? The opening game, return for a touchdown.
Well, that's the first special team touchdown we got on this game. That's the first one ever. I knew he was going to run one back. I just didn't know who was going to run one.
So let's try this again. Kick return, TD.
Best kick return.
About the 12.
Right there.
Oh, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 30. They'll mark it at the 34. A number 8 trotting quarterback ready to lead this offense.
That was a solid performance last
week.
No touchdowns, no interception. Won the ball game.
That's all right, man. I'll let them have it. As long as they take it off the net, we did the New Orleans game. It's going to catch up. Fuck with it.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I knew he was going to try.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down.
Don't guard nobody.
33-yard line.
Make it glitch.
This time Jackson will throw it.
Damn.
And that'll be complete to
block,
but not before reaching the 45-yard. 12 yards there and a
Raven. 10-5-yard line.
First carry.
Oh, no.
This one down the line, just shy of the 20. Good for 33 in the first.
Break a run against a cover 2 or zone. Safeties are back a little way. And then maybe climbing to the offensive lineman or tight end, getting up to this and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Work with a couple of blocks. Touchdown right back there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts red zone here for 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
Option play.
Let's play
about the 20. Numbers from last week's contest. 76 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at run. So now I think offensive strategy, maybe a little more, and try and find some people over
there. The last run good for 2.
It should have been a 4-3. I told you to get the 4-3, man.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too.
I was there.
Very difficult task right now.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. But they must like the matchups they're getting.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. They are on the board, but still trailing. It's 3. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I'm talking with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading him out, their quarterback from the University of Nevada, it's Colin Kaepernick.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game.
And
right
get
there.
2,000
touchdowns, an interception.
Yeah,
you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Complete.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. That brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Trying to open it up.
And it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man running coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
He had a special touchdown catch against New Orleans.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
I see him.
Boom. And he's got his man. That's Landry. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's an impressive 31-yard gain.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down up the field defensively. And hit with that big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down in 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for the fullback. First down, carry to 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
2nd and 9. And again, they'll go to their fullback. And they'll get this one down the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First, quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game. On that practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through established things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Show Kansas City that. Landry again.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick flushed out right.
There, it's all day, man.
Open. It's Landry.
Touchdown. That's his first touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
It's all day.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Browns add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. First miss.
I don't know. I just missed that extra kick. I was kind of distracted. Just missed the extra kick. Loud
so with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start with a handoff to Dobbins.
Damn. Hit his ass.
He'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
This ball's tipped and intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at about the 31. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
I knew you were going to try to run it. I was waiting for
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The start of the second round's incomplete, not for long, as they're in.
Baltimore, all 3 of them.
Kickoff team on the field, send this one away. A short kick. A lane opens 30.
Take over first at their own line.
The football back over and J.K. He's been good as well, but they're losing here in the second. Cold change offense.
I think that what you try to get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to they used to call the West long handoff, running play out, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now bigger later in the game because of running it. Sometimes tackle him anymore. Tired, they get out of position or he runs facing some different ways. That's a really nice job blocking it and turning into a nice run. Sometimes you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to, but a lot of the blitz high. They don't have great leverage.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
He fumbled.
And this is picked up at his 4-yard line. Always costly to cough up the gap, though.
Yeah, it's amazing that they're cause because if you're an offensive player, you go through balls every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
I know it's gonna
but
be
the
like
bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
It's 20-3. It's only the second quarter.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was caught.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
No, the knee did hit the ground before the ball came down. Yeah, they might get it back this time. They about to replay now. Yeah, they got it back. They got the ball back.
So possession still to face a third down.
You fumbled and lost yards.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson to Boykin, first down Baltimore. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the half.
Can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here.
Got a small quarterback. You want a big lead. Just had the advantage over them.
Jackson on first down.
Damn.
Quick throw here, that's
I had to
complete.
cover the tight end.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance, the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Franks. I think that's his first tackle of the game. Covered too hard flat. Felipe Franks from Arkansas. A linebacker.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh, I see.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's second down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Right there, man.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, this might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Maybe a defender gets a hit.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Come here.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it.
Who's on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost a lot of yardage. Who's outweighs it in possession. That was big for them.
He took Terrell Suggs' spot.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
In the first Super Bowl season, we was on the bench. Now he's a starter.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Don't.
Into double
Interception.
coverage, and it's intercepted.
They're going to Felipe Franks
Picked
again.
off inside the 10.
No, he's big.
And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to deploy in a passing situation.
Yeah, versatility in his hand. Give to the fullback. Right at Judon there to break.
The line of scrimmage. No gap.
Second.
Going to make it stick with my act.
This season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando in progress.
Coach.
Catch up.
Oh, he'll pull it down.
Yeah. As soon as I'm paused. I wish they quit fucking with it, man.
This is the and taking it across midfield and in.
But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead block, handing the ball the way.
On the move, on up down, and they get in. That's another gain on back-to-back.
Guys playing this game, there's a center of gravity.
Will use the first as the clock will 7 seconds to this first half.
I called a timeout. Around with it.
Break free of one, taken down right up there to 9. We're going to get a timeout. 17-7 action. And finally, now here's a time remaining here in the first.
Kick field goal.
First down. Here's the feed before halftime. From the left hand. Kick is good up to 20. So a cap.
And I love the block where they put the field goal.
Seconds, all that was the kick gets. In what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports.
See what's going on, and it's the Steelers who hunt. Tom Brady at it again. Touchdown to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown. Meanwhile, in our game, back in Taft. Who can, in the second half, for the end, back over team of Brandon Goff and Charles Davis.
Thank you, and we welcome number 3.